strange to think that it was only yesterday that we was here and the weather was terrible. And well, the weather today is not terrible, and I'm on my own. Because yesterday I was really thinking to myself, like, of just coming back here on my own. And well, that's exactly what I'm doing now. So I'm going to do the loop. I'm going to do the what I call the Kirkcolm loop, and then go back to within Kirkcolm itself, go to the post office, and see if it's open for starters, maybe get some stuff, I don't know, and then turn left up Church Road. We passed that as well. So yeah, I'm gonna walk along here. You know, everywhere I've been staying that has a hotel, I've been looking to see like what the hotel's like and you know whatnot. So regarding that Corswell Hotel, sneaking around, well, not kind of sneaking around, yeah, and having a look around was quite nice. And then to also like look within it was quite nice. So I'm actually going to look on Google Earth for Corswell Point, and possibly it'll have pictures of the hotel within on Google Earth. A 3-star hotel, and it looked fucking ace in there. Never mind 3, it looked like a 5 in there. So this is what we saw yesterday. It looks a completely better day for it, for like going in, because it's drier. So it looks like the remains of what's an empty house. Yeah, what looks to be like a fireplace there, and it's just caved in there, like the remainder of a fireplace. So it wasn't actually too big of a house, really. Yeah, it's quite a shame. Whew, Jesus, that wouldn't have been good. So yeah, back to here, and turn right. Gosh, that looks strange, doesn't it? It bizarrely enough looks closer here than I did over there. Ah. Well, there's the ferry. And I'm going to go back this way now. Go along here. Oh, this is going to be really nice. So, I saw this yesterday. Yeah, it's I don't know really what it's meant to be. It's like some old shelter. Got a pebble there, and you got this bit here. Don't want to sting myself because of the nettles. You've got this tiny gap here. It stinks a little bit. It's like, yeah, you get the idea. It's not pleasant. So I'm just going to squeeze back through here again, and then come back to here. And it does smell, unfortunately. It's not me. So you've got that, and then near it you have this. This is an historic building, not a toilet. It sure as hell smells like one. And then you've got all down there. Please do not disturb. I know it's like all October now, but I'm actually just gonna go back this way and then go back to the main road and then turn right back to Kirkcolm, that direction. So looking at my mileage, I've successfully done 6.2 miles, which is the 10 km mark. So I've done that, which means I've done the 5k mark as well. 5k is easier. Yeah, so the funny thing is, it said from the Corswell Point to a quarter acre as being 7.5 miles. Well, bear in mind I've just added this to it. I'm curious to know how much it will add on to it for mileage. There's no rush to get back though. Definitely a sign that we're still in the pandemic. You see, I saw a stone here yesterday thinking, what on earth is that there for? Well, it's on top of a face mask. Yeah. We're still in that coronavirus situation. And we're going to be in that situation for a hell of a long time. Because people, sadly, my age, are treating it as if it's a holiday. And just to get drunk and pissed and have no consideration for others. And there's me doing this, which is keeping isolated from people and doing the right thing. So I finished my drink, put that back in my bag, and then I'm going to take my bag off, and then I'm probably going to get another gel. And actually no, I think when I get to the entry point of going up the hill, then I'll have one. Either way, I'm going to aim to have them all anyway. I think at some point I'm going to get my charger back out of the bag, charge the phone up again. Oh, that went dark all of a sudden. One thing I thought about was with Southport when I went, I did the half marathon going to Formby Beach and then all the way back to Southport, and it wasn't all entirely flat, which is kind of the same situation with here. And I was thinking to myself, like, yes, I've done the 6.2 miles now, but I was like, shall I just do a half marathon? And I was thinking to myself, like, walking up Church Road all the way to the top and then all the way along that road back to quarter acre. I thought to myself, I might be able to. Now, my mum wanted me to get some bramble jam, which was at the honesty box behind me, well, further behind me now, and I literally rang her to say that there weren't any there, and she said, well, we've already got one. I was like, oh, how convenient. So, I am now in Kirkcolm again. I literally entered Kirkcolm and then went through Corswell to then go around the loop bit that I did yesterday, and then I'm back here again, and then I need to go left up Church Road. I'll just check my trainers, see if they're alright. They look alright. I was just stoning one of them. So they're still in Newton Stewart, that's where they are. So literally with here it just says shop and then post office. That's all there is in Kirkcolm. I think I see the shop, unless it is a bar or a B&B hotel. Won't be a hotel here. Oh, what was that? Oh, thank God. Thought I stepped in poo then. Oh yeah, no, the cottage B&B is called Blue Peter, and it's there. Kirkcolm Village Hall shut, and that's the village shop as well, again shut. I came down here on my bike, not yesterday but the day before that, And I know for a fact that this is called Church Road because I looked it up on my map. So this is going to go uphill quite a bit now, and then it's going to be a matter of a lot of uphill, and then kind of like uphill and downhill, and uphill and downhill again, which I can't really complain with. Yeah. I'm literally at the 7.5 mile mark now. So I've literally done 7.5 miles from Carswell Point to here. But to be fair, with Kirkcolm, I did do the loop around and then to here. So thinking about it, I reckon it's still going to take another hour to get to the top of here. I reckon to the top of the road, and then I reckon even then another hour at the top of that turning right, left even. To add a little bit extra, I'm going to walk around this cemetery and then make my way upwards. Oh yeah, up there. Right, okay, cool. I can see somebody walking up there. It's just a matter of how do you get up there. Either way, this is quite nice. Slowly walking up the hill. You've got the lock there. Yeah, it's just so nice actually. I can see the Tor again. Nice. So I'm going this way. It's kind of nice to be back in the countryside and hardly see anybody. So my bag feels a bit lighter, having had like a drink or so. I've got my can of Monster in my hand now. Yeah, I've got my Monster. Oh, this is so nice. So my parents are still in Newton Stewart, which is kind of nice. Well, kind of nice because I've still got the house to myself. No, I haven't. Still got the time and independence to myself. And I don't want it to be a race either, for the fact of getting back first and having time to myself at the house. See, I was curious about going on my bike. I'm kind of curious to know. I should really get home first and then see how I feel. But it was such an awesome feeling. I'm kind of curious to know how much mileage I'll be at when I get to the main road bit, the B road, to then turn left. You know, when you're whizzing along on your bike, you just see a fraction of it. But when you're walking and you see it just stood still and just looking at it, it's like, it's amazing. I'm actually just going to stop for like 5 minutes because I haven't stopped. I think after yesterday, this is exactly what I needed. Yeah. Just bizarre, like yesterday was such crappy weather for the whole day, and then you go to being back to this. It's just unreal, like the comparison and the contradiction from going from very dark clouds and raining and heavy rain and showers to blue sky and sunny the next day. It's just mind-blowing, the change of it. So yesterday it was hammering it down, and today it's gorgeous as hell. So this is what we're about to walk on. It goes down, then back up, and then down, then back up, and then down, and then back up. This is just unbelievable. You know, my parents said to me that when they retire, they're going to move to Scotland. And to be fair, I don't fucking blame them. Because, well, I agree. Yep, I agree. And the thing is, I'm going to go with them. Because, well, when it comes to England, I've lived there my whole life. But honestly, Scotland, as opposed to England, Scotland is a hell of a lot nicer looking than England. And it'd be like a good chapter, a good new chapter anyway. So I've got this hill, it goes up and it actually goes back down again. So it's literally uppy downy the whole way pretty much. I get to the main road, I think it's the B718 if I remember rightly, and I need to turn left then and follow the road all the way back to Quarteracre. And saying that doesn't sound so much, but trust me, it is. It's still a fair way. So I've done 9 miles walking. Shit. So getting to the main road, and I can kind of, I thought I saw it, and then I realised I wasn't actually there yet. So I reckon it might be another mile towards the actual main road itself, the wider one anyway. And then the matter of turning left and then actually going towards Quarteracre. I think when you're on the bike it doesn't feel that far because you're pedalling away like a maddo and enjoying it as well. But then when you're walking it, it's kind of a different scenario. But the thing is, with having gone this way anyway on the bike, I know what the terrain is like, and I know of the route anyway. Just misjudged the actual goings of where things are. I'm not disorientated, but just have to follow this road and then turn left because I recognise it from when I was riding. So regarding distance and travel, I need to go that way, which shows Leswalt as being 2.5 miles away, and then towards Quarteracre obviously. Just come from that way, and then that way was the way we went to Corswell when my dad dropped me off. See, initially, a couple of days ago, I rode up that and then went down that way. See, what I could do actually is go that way still, do a little loop around if I can. I'll have a look on the map if I can, and then ride it. Probably not today though, because I've done a shitload of walking.